Hey everybody, welcome to Arcane Wednesday for December 30th, 2020. I'm your host, DM Gallibond. Well, the party has really put themselves in a pickle. You see, Fred the Fighter, Wally the Wizard, Rachel the Rogue, Connie the Cleric, they're out adventuring deep in the uncharted wilderness. And they ran into some nasty natural poisons that rendered them unconscious. There's nothing you can do about it. It's just going to be out for a couple of days. Now, fortunately, before any enemies found them, a friendly ranger named Ralph the Ranger, found them. And he took them to a little place that rangers use out there, a little shelter. And he decided he would stand guard. And of course, Ralph is a half-elf, so he has to sleep sometime. This is where the spell Cordon of Arrows can come in handy. Alright everybody, hey, welcome on this edition of Arcane Wednesday. Cordon of Arrows is the spell that we will be talking about. So let's go ahead and have a look and see what Cordon of Arrows is all about. Now, Cordon of Arrows is brand new for 5th edition. It has not existed in previous editions of the game, so there are no precedents that we can find for it. It is a 2nd level spell, and you notice we added somebody to our party because this spell is available to rangers only. No other casting class gets it. One action to cast has an area of 5 feet, but that's a little bit deceptive on the range. Components, verbal, somatic, and material, last for 8 hours and it's transmutation magic. And it requires a dex save by the targets. So, you plant 4 pieces of non-magical ammunition, crossbow arrows or crossbow bolts, in the ground within that 5-foot range and lay magic upon them to protect an area. Until that spell ends, whenever a creature other than you comes within 30 feet of the ammunition for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there, 1 piece of ammunition flies up to strike it. The creature must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 piercing damage, and the piece of ammunition is then destroyed. The spell ends when no ammunition remains. And you can designate any creatures you choose, and the spell will ignore them. So, higher levels add 2 more pieces of ammunition for every slot above 2nd. So yeah, it's kind of like the ranger version of the wizard's alarm spell, except that instead of waking you up with an alarm, it takes shots at the at whoever walks in. Now notice, very important here, whenever a creature other than the specific creatures you choose have ignore, comes within 30 feet of it. Now, I take specific creatures as individuals. So you could designate Wally, Fred, Connie, and Rachel. It's going to ignore them. But a little squirrel comes up. Squirrel's a creature. It's going to shoot that squirrel. Bambi comes up. It's going to shoot Bambi. So this is where you want to be careful as a player using this, because your DM might just have a little bit of fun with you. And if you intend to have this be something that keeps watch on a campsite For enemies, well then, all the little forest critters should just come by and trigger these things, and then by the time the actual goblins show up, oh, well, you're all out of ammunition. So, um, it's a fun spell, and if you have a cooperative DM, it can be nice. If you uh, if you convolute and contort and um, twist yourself around, trying to, okay, we gotta arrange it in a party. We gotta do it in a party. Hey, Druid, tell all the natural creatures to stay away from this area. Don't have them come here in the next 8 hours. So, okay, we'll do that. And then I'm just gonna keep the party members from triggering this trap. If anybody, goes out of the camp to take a piss or something, they won't trigger it when they come back. Okay, all right. All right. Well, that is all for Cordon of Arrows, and that's going to do it for the last Arcane um, Arcane Wednesday of 2020. Um, you guys know the drill. Subscribe to the channel, like and share the videos, click the post notification bell, share the videos with your friends. Look in the description for the uh, look in the description for the social media platforms and the live streams and everything. And we hope we will see you back in 2021 for many, many more Arcane Wednesdays and all the other daily content we produce here on this channel. Good night, everybody.